Hey, what's up guys? C-Stacks here, and we are going to do another opening video. Today we got Spider Friends, the latest set. Pretty excited to open this because I don't remember what most of these cards do. So let's just get right into it. Let's take a look at the box. Let me take the plastic off first. This is the first set after MCU, so we're finally getting some more illustrated cards. Alright, so here we have this kind of terrible box art where they just kind of pasted some dudes on there, but it's all good. So this is the Great Power arc. So the next three sets, I guess, that's like the overarching theme, and the first one is Spider Friends, and then obviously next is Sinister Six, and then the new Defenders. So it says, even superheroes could use a little help from their friends from time to time. Spider-Man is fortunate to have an amazing array of friends to help him in this latest expansion of Versus System 2 PCG. Look for a variety of spectacular supporting characters from Black Cat to Aunt May. This set also includes the infamous Black Suit that, while a bit too clingy, does offer some new abilities and equipment to our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So that's very cool. Let's go ahead and check it out. As always, real quick, I'll show the little rule sheet. I'm not going to go over it, but you can pause and look at it if you want. It explains some of the new keywords and such. And then we have just like a set list. So that's cool. Alright, let's look at the cards. So we have Black Suit Spider-Man level 1, if I can get it to focus in there. So he's got Climb and Symbiosis. So Climb is the one where you can tap one of your locations and give it a +1. So he has an unhealthy relationship. At the end of your turn, stun Spider-Man. But he's got Symbiosis, so he can keep those counters. And then I can and will fight you. So during your build for a blue and a yellow, Spider-Man becomes level 2. Choose an enemy player. They may equip an alien symbiote token to a face-up supporting character on their side. Which is, of course... Let's go grab that thing right now. Probably towards the end. Yeah, so you level up and you give them one of these. Alien symbiote, 0-cost equipment token. I think this is only the second equipment token we've seen. The first was Soul Sword. So symbiotic relationship. Equipped character has Climb, Symbiosis, and +1 health. This power can't be turned off. And a parasitic bond. This equipment can't be KO'd or unequipped from the character until that character leaves play. This power can't be turned off. So you get to become level 2, but you're giving your opponent kind of a powerful equipment. But if you do it while they don't have any characters, you just get to level up. So here's our level 2 Spider-Man. He's got Climb, Dodge, and Stealth, and he's got Web Sling, which is the one that Sport Spider-Man has. So for a red, you pull a back row enemy character to its front row. So that's pretty cool. It kind of sucks that you're giving your opponent this thing, but Stealth on a main character seems pretty good, so that's pretty cool. And of course, I love the artwork on both those guys. We have the weirdest card. We have Scarlet Spider, so I'll go over this a little bit, but I'm not going to go in depth because you can just go read the rule sheet for this guy. It's crazy. So he is a spider clone. If you would put Scarlet Spider on your side during setup, put a character from your spider web on your side instead. That character will become level 2, transform it into a level 2 Scarlet Spider instead, then put that card, that level 1 main character, into your clone pile. So basically, your spider web is all other main characters with spider in its name. And then when they would level up, instead you bring out this guy. And then if Scarlet Spider would get wounded, reveal a random card from your clone pile. If you reveal any character other than Scarlet Spider, put it into your spider web, and Scarlet Spider doesn't get wounded instead. So basically, you just randomly don't want to hit this, and then you can... right, you don't want to hit this, right? If you reveal any character other than Scarlet Spider, put it in your spider web, and Scarlet Spider doesn't get wounded instead. And then main, add a character from your spider web to your clone pile. So anyway, you can figure that out. I don't even want to think about this thing right now. It's so complicated. But I would imagine it's probably terrible, because anything that's luck-based is usually terrible. But it's a really cool design, and he looks cool. Spider-Woman is the last one we saw. So level 1 Spider-Woman has Venom Blast, which is the one that for a red you do -3 defense in combat. And then when Spider-Woman stuns an enemy character in melee combat, she gains an XP. She's a 4/3, so she gets lightning bolted pretty easily. Then at level 2, she's a 7/6. She's got flight, which is cool. Enemy characters, she's got pheromone control, and that's static. You don't have to pay for this. Enemy characters lose and can't gain powers while in melee combat with Spider-Woman. Sorry, my dog is in the background. You might hear that. So she's pretty cool. I feel like we should really stop printing main characters with 3 defense, because they kind of just auto-lose to Thor at that point. I can see this card being decent against Dark Phoenix, though, because the Venom Blast is really good against Dark Phoenix, because you can get an instant stun without them getting a chance to play Dramatic Entrance, which is pretty cool. So that's all the main characters. We have 1-drop Madam Web. This card I remember being really good. Worldwide Web. That's funny. Each face-up character on your side with Spider in its name has +2/+2. So that's really good. So 1-drop. We have some one-of-a-kinds here. Let me pull out all these one-of-a-kinds. So we have Flash Thompson 1-drop. He's Friends and Family, so that's Spider Friends characters. Protecting this character have Fearless. And it said you'd probably faint if you ever caught sight of Spider-Man. So Fearless is the one where they have double attack while striking a main, right? We have Mary Jane Watson striking a cool pose. So she's also Friends and Family, but hers is Spider Friends characters protecting this character have Pounce. It says, face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. Then we have J. Jonah Jameson. His is Spider Friends characters protecting this character have Lethal. And it says, Spider-Man is nothing more than a costumed mess. And we have Aunt May. I never thought I'd see an Aunt May card. Hers is Spider Friends characters protecting this character have Noble. I honestly don't remember what Noble is. Family is a source of strength, not weakness. Never thought I'd see Aunt May. Alright, so we have 2-drop Black Cat. Something interesting is there's not like an on-team 2-drop in this set, I don't think. Because you can see Black Cat has no team affiliation. So she's got Climb, and she has Personal Loyalty, while Spider-Man is a main character on your side. Black Cat is Spider Friends team affiliation and has Ferocious. And while Spider-Man isn't a main, she is Femme Fatale and has Stealth. And then we have Silver Sable, 3-drop. This is one of the last cards we saw. She's Killer Hunter. Silver Sable has +3 attack while attacking an evil character. And she is Silver Sable International. You pay 1 less to recruit good characters and equipment to a minimum of 1. I love that, to a minimum of 1, which was the part they left out on Peggy Carter, which allows for crazy stuff to happen. So this was probably how that should have been printed originally. This card seems pretty good, though, and I really like the artwork. And we have 3-drop Scarlet Spider. I do not remember what this card does. He's got Climb, obviously. Well, let's read what Climb does, finally. At the start of your main phase, you may exhaust a location on your side. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Scarlet Spider, or whatever character. He's a 1/3/3. That kind of sucks. What's he do, though? So, Paralytic Darts. Main for a red. Choose an enemy supporting character. If that character is immobile, it can't move during its formation step. I've always maintained that immobile is pretty horrible, and he has bad stats for a 3-drop, so that card seems pretty garbo. Oh, this is a really cool card, though. I'm glad we got to move right into this. So we have Prowler, 4-drop Prowler. He's a 4/4 with range. He's got Stealth, and then he is a Self-Taught Tinkerer. Once per turn during your build phase, you may discard a supporting character. If you do, Prowler has that character's main and combat superpowers this turn. So I imagine there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do with this. The coolest one I can think of just off top is, like, on turn 4 you can just ditch, like, Thanos, and then, like, add extra wounds with this as early as turn 4. I don't know. This card just seems really cool. You can do, like, so many things with this. Silk, I don't remember what Silk does. Silk has Climb as well. She's a 4/7/4, and she has Silk Sense. Any turn combat yellow, choose an enemy attacker to get -4 attack this combat. So kind of a built-in Savage Surprise. I remember this card being really good. What does this do? So Spider-Man 2099, he's a 6/6 with Flight. He's got Climb and After Image. When Spider-Man 2029 powers up in combat, you may cancel the combat. Oh, that's really good. So, like, he's got built-in Think Again. This card seems really good. I knew this card was good, but, like, as I said, I don't remember what anything does. So we got Spider-Woman. She is a flying 5/8 with 2 wounds. She's tough, so you can flip her back up once you get stunned. And she's Regeneration, so at the start of your turn, if Spider-Woman is face up, heal a wound from her. We haven't seen that one in a while. That's what Wolverine has and a couple other characters. No, we saw it on X-23, though, in New Mutants. This card seems pretty lackluster. Oh, we have 7-drop Black Suit Spider-Man. This card is really cool. So 7-drop Spider-Man, he's an 8/8, 2 wounds. Spider powers. So build it's blue or yellow or green or red. Spider-Man has one of the following that he doesn't already have. Climb, dodge, ferocious, genius, grab, leader, leap, or mobile. And he may use this power any number of times per turn. You can give him, like, anything. And what I'm really excited for is, like, in the Miles Morales Spider-Man, the Mantle Spider-Man, you can like search your deck for this card now because he shares a mantle. Because before you could only search the pretty mediocre 4-drop Avengers Spider-Man, but now you can search for this dope 7-drop. So this card is going to be really cool. I'm pretty excited for that. And then we're into our plot twist here. We only get one plot twist, but it's great power and great responsibility. Of course, had to be. What else could it be? And its main, put 2 +1/+1 counters on a Spider-Friend's character who is protecting another character. That seems pretty decent. That's a pretty good card. And then, of course, what else could it be? Our special location is the Daily Bugle. This is weird. They went back to the old wording. It says that it's any color for a Spider-Friend's character. So in the first few sets, it said any color for a blank character. But then there were like some rulings where like with Rhino, you know, like you can't flip. Like when Rhino attacks, your opponent can pay a yellow to stun it, but you have to use a yellow. You can't use a special location for it. So they changed the wording to it would say any color for a blank character on your side, but they changed it back. So they took off the on your side, which is kind of weird. So anyway, so that is the Spider-Friends set. So the next set is the Sinister Six. Here, I'll flip through here real quick again. So the next set is the Sinister Six or Sinister Syndicate, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty excited for that. They took some really cool design on the main characters there, where you play with all 6, which is really, really cool. And then after that is Defenders, and Defenders is one of my favorite teams, so I'm really excited for that. And then after that is Buffy, and I'm mixed on that, but we'll see how it goes. So there is the Spider-Friends set. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.